But what's happened is players that realistically should be in like plat and diamond are hard stuck in silver and gold.
Fuck, dude. I forgot about this. I haven't played RimWorld in like fucking 3 days, and I had a mech drop right on my. Oh, I'm just bad to think. Shit. Okay. Maybe I survive here. What are they? Recall. Oh fuck. A pikeman or scyther. Okay. That's not bad.
To be fair, Valorant as well, 5 stacks suck.
Really?
Yeah, because you always go against our 5 stack. If you trio stack, more than half your team has comms and is listening to you, and the other team doesn't have to have any queues together. 5 stacks always go against 5 stacks, and so do 4 stacks will go against 5 stacks. But a trio stack doesn't need a queue to go against the other side. So trio stack is the way to go. That's. But now I can't find a good trio stack. It's been rough. I remember I used to go into gold, like, I could go from gold 1 to gold 3 in a day, and now it takes me a week to go from gold 2 to gold 3, and another week to go from gold 3 to plat. And I play Killjoy now, as well.
Killjoy? Why?
Yeah. I use her aggressively, and it just works. I don't know how or why, but it just does. Like, her stuff here is usually so good for just knowing, like, enemy positions. And then, like, it's also good for dealing with the enemy position. Like, on Breeze, pushing A-site, I put the turret up on, like, this box that's right outside. They shoot at it, I know exactly where they are, behind those pillars. I just put 2 swarm nades back there, forces them out, I just tap them. It's... I don't know. And I use the Phantom. Phantom is, like, 10 times better than the Vandal. The amount of running guns I hit from, like, across the map are, like, nuts. I don't know, I've changed a lot of my gameplay.
I'm done with Val, like, for
I don't
quite
blame
a
you.
long time.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, like, Counter-Strike sucks fat clock because all of the hackers and shit, but it's like, if I can play that RimWorld tournament, there's not gonna be any cheaters. And yeah, I'll be able to just, like, I don't know, chill.
Yeah.
So I might just do that and just fucking play like in tournaments and shit, and just not play casually. It's only one. It's duos.
Can you get into like a FPL?
What is FPL?
Well, it's what if you're an aspiring player, right? Trying to like play in tournaments, trying to do better, and not wanting to play in like the rank system. You can get invited into a special like special servers. That I forgot who has this set up. I've
never heard of that before. I don't think.
Yeah, every pro does it. You get invited to those, and it's by invite, so there's absolutely no hackers.
Well, I'm not a pro.
No, you have to be pro. Most of them aren't.
I'm not bad. Like, I'm good at the game, but I'm not like fucking professional level. I'm good at hopping. That's about it. Like, I don't really miss shots.
That's why I would look into one of those types of servers, because it's by invite, which means that you're not gonna have like obviously, like, even in the pro scene there's people that hack, but they get found out.
Yeah.
But like in these, like, you're not gonna run against like blatant like spin botters, and most of these people, they're, like I said, are by invite, so you're not, the chances of running to a hacker are like slim to none. I don't know, like, getting into those kind of specialty servers, because that's what every pro says. It says exactly like what you say. If there's hackers everywhere, so they all play in these, and they've been playing them since like 2014.
Well, you can get like
Not
ESL and shit, and like there's paid services that you can like go into and shit. But it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Even like Valorant, there's a lot more hackers now. Blatant like wall hacks like everywhere. It pisses me off. Oh, it pisses me off. Like, I went against in silver, right? So either you're like, even a Smurf would not know where everyone on my team was all the time. like every time I lurked, and I would do it randomly. I wouldn't obviously lurk like every single round. He was always holding an off angle on me, holding every time, everywhere. My team, he never held a single site. Every site we decided to push, he was always on that site. We pushed randomly. He was always there. He somehow always guessed exactly where we were gonna go. It was obviously blatant. And the amount of wall bangs he had as well were incredible. Like, the dude did not care. I have no doubt that it was a Smurf and that he just put hacks on a Smurf because he was bored. Because his aim wasn't bad, but like still. And my team, being like the idiots they were, I told them, I was like, these are wall hacks. Because they're all silver 1. They're like, no, he's just a Smurf. I was like, no, you idiots. These are wall hacks. It's obvious. Like, there's a difference between a Smurf and a wall hack. Just look at the patterns. That pisses me off. That's when I realized that even if you find like Qs, they're still dumb.
You were in a queue, and they all thought he was just smurfing?
I was in a 5-stack. And none of them reported him. I was the only one. I was like, you idiots. Report him. It's obvious. Nope.
I mean, like you haven't really played FPS games long enough to, like, instantly spot cheaters. Like, he could have just been a good player. Like, that just watches the flank all the time, man.
See,
just knows.
No. Basically, I was trying to get a test on, like, it wasn't really a test because we all had to agree to go to these and I wasn't telling my team. But I said, let's go A, right? He was on A that round. He expected us. I guess, well, quote unquote, let's just say for the sake of it, he expected us to be on A.
Yeah.
So we pushed A. It was Haven. There's 3 sites. Next round, we went C. So he could expect us to go C. Like, even I, like, could do that. We go C, right? Next round, right, I told my team to go back to A, right? And I went to lurk up C long. I was slow pushing C. My team was hard rushing A, by the way. So they would have called a rotate by then. Like, all of their util was being used. I pushed up C long, and I get to the back of C site, and he's sitting, like, you know where garage and B and their CT is?
Yeah.
He's sitting in that area. I didn't make any sounds. Pushed out, he's there. He dinked me, right? So he was on site 2 rounds in a row, right? And the one time I decided to lurk, he wasn't there immediately because, I don't know. He wasn't there immediately, but as soon as I pushed up, he was there on C. Next round, I told us to push A site again for the 3rd time in a row, right? He was there. He was not back on C. And then I told him to push C, and I went to lurk up A. And by the time I get to the back of A site, he's there. So every time our entire team pushed a site, he was on site. And every time my team, like 4 of them would go up, there's no way they would know if it was 4 or 5, like, usually. And by the time I got to the back of that site, he was there and he'd take me. He got me.
That's... yeah.
And this was happening every single round. No matter what we did, he was always there. He always knew. Every single time. My entire team was dead. I walked through B. No one knew where I was. I didn't make a sound, and I no util spotted me. And I pushed out, like, above garage, not, like, in the window. And I got spammed through that bangable wall, head dinked. No one knew where I was, and even so, it was like 1st, 2nd shot. He just dinked me through. Like, I don't understand. Like, yes, you could have insane game sense, and there's some luck that has to do with that too. But we were, for the most part, erratic. We pushed sites randomly, and we had different ways of pushing, and we had lurkers. I lurked most of the time. I would always get picked off.
Yeah,
unless someone else
I don't
lurked,
know.
they got picked
It's
off.
possible that he just like got lucky. I mean, I don't know. But Valorant's introduced vending cheats, so it's not like it's easy.
But
to
I mean,
hack.
like, he just also how he did. So if he was so there's no way that was a silver, right? So his rank was silver 2. There's no way a silver 2, and he was also, like, he was really good as well. Like, he was hitting headshots, right? He was better than gold and plat. He was definitely a diamond or above Smurf. So he was obviously good, and the way diamond plays and immortals play, they like to swing either they hold a very short corner or they swing wide out, right?
Not always, but I mean, like,
But
again,
that's
even
for
if you're in
generally-
platinum, like when you're pushing it, like in silver, no one fucking dies. It pisses me off too, because like everyone hides, I always have to push, and then I have to watch the flank too. But when you hit platinum, like I don't know, like people watch the flank all the time. People don't expect everyone to rush. There's always lurkers.
But the times all 5 of us pushed the site, he was always there. He was instantly there. He was never on the opposite side of the map, waiting for a lurker. Whenever all 5 of us pushed, he was on the site in the front.
Yeah, I don't have much to repeat that.
But like if you're a plat or an immortal, swinging a silver and golds and a lot of plats as well, they don't understand how to swing wide. So a lot of them, when they swing wide, they'll usually like slow walk and swing wide because they're trying to control their aim. But in a high level, what they would do is they would run and they would click. If they're running and they're moving right, they counter strafe. So they press D and W, and then they click A and move off D. So they immediately stop. But that means they're running. They stop and they get the recoil with the Phantom.
Yeah.
If he was a high level player, not all high level players did that.
Yeah, they do. If you're good, you have to counter strafe.
But what I'm saying is, for the most part, he would sit on a corner, and he would spray through the wall, through the corner.
Oh yeah,
and he would get you.
That's not normal.
He would not. He very rarely. And when he did wide swing, he did it properly, and he would get you. So he had the skills to be able to. But for the most part, he sat on the corner and sprayed through the corner as soon as you were pushing through. So like, yes, you could say maybe he was just insane and there was a lot of luck involved.
An insane gamer, you know?
But like, I was watching him, right? I every round I would, even if I didn't even see him that round, if I died first, I'd ask my team at the end, I was like, where was he? Where was Astra? And that's another thing, he was playing smokes.
Yeah.
So he wasn't with his team, and then on top of that, when they were on attack, I never saw him with his team, and he played smokes. So his team would push a site, we would rotate, he would usually have, like, sometimes he had bomb, sometimes he didn't, but he always went somewhere where there was either one person, he pushed Cypher a lot in Garage, because our Cypher was bad. Pushed Cypher a lot, got that kill almost every single time, which is fair enough. But he always seemed to push exactly where there was the least amount of people. And he called a lot of rotates off, which is, like, on attack it's harder to know if there is one, because there's more game sense involved, so it's hard, but, like, on defense, like, it was obvious defense. Attack, maybe not, but even on attack, there was some fishy stuff that was happening as well, that I was kind of like, this is not, like, I had an Immortal on my team once, or an ex-Immortal, so he was Immortal, and he deranked to Gold 3.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He was on my team. Watching, first of all, he wasn't that good. Like,
well, no shit. If you drink from Immortal to Gold 3, you're obviously boosted.
But his aim was definitely, like, he was hitting a lot of good shots, and he definitely, like, his game sense was not bad. He had good positioning. Like, he definitely could be a Plat and Diamond player, for sure. Immortal, maybe not, but he definitely could be a Plat and Diamond. I mean, he's only Gold 3, so he probably, like, deranked to Diamond. He might have got screwed over with the rank up, like your rank up game. But point being, he probably had the same skill level as that Astra, but he was not doing what the Astra was doing at all. It was a different game, but I don't know. It's just
the fuck?
it's I don't know. It just, to me, it seemed fishy. And I mean, like, I played enough TF2 to understand what a hacker looks like. Every game, there's at least 6 of them. At least. Sometimes the whole server's hackers. For the most part. It's Valve. It's the same company that runs CSGO.
Yeah.
Everyone hacks.
I know.
I played... I guess Fortnite isn't really an FPS. It's different.
Yeah, it's not the same.
But I played these type of games for a long time. Like, it's not like this is like my second or third year. Like, I've played for a long time. not as long as you, but I understand what good game sense should look like and what good game sense should not look like. And there's a difference between good game sense and
blatant
luck.
wall hacks, yeah. I
And
understand
blatant.
that.
Yeah. If it happened 2 or 3 times, it's different. Yeah, I changed my sensitivity a little bit. It's not quite as low as it used to be.
That's
And
good.
I don't know. It's just better. I'm just I don't know. I hit some. I don't know. Aim lab is kind of how I tell my aim. Is obviously it does not correlate over to Valorant. I just use aim lab to kind of like get my brain functioning
That's fair.
fast. But aim lab, my scores have gone up a lot. Valorant, I'm hitting really good shots on it, so I don't know.
This weekend, so we're like getting a yam, right? We're like camping. I don't quite understand what it is.
So Anna doesn't want to make noise all night, so
That's
we're gonna
fine.
go outside, I believe, and go to like the beach, like, or walk around town.
Okay.
And like I suggested cooking a yam potato, because why not?
Yeah.
But after that, we go back to a hotel room.
All right.
I don't know how long I'll stick at the beach. It's also like I get a feeling that it's gonna rain Saturday.
You gotta feel. Yeah, actually it might. Yeah. It's been pretty like.
Well, I watch the forecast all day because I work outside, and like, it said yesterday was gonna rain Saturday night. It's kind of been rainy all week. So I don't know. It doesn't say it's gonna rain anymore, but the weather forecast has been wrong all week as well, so. I have like a strong belief Sentinels is gonna win Iceland. I watched the EU teams and like they're gunfight wise, I would say they're better than most of the Sentinel team. I don't know. I mean, like, they got Scream and stuff. They have people that just like obviously like I don't know. I wouldn't say Scream is necessarily better aim than Tens. They're probably like on par. But like Sentinels is so far above everyone else right now. Like I watched them play. Like I watch old teams play, and Sentinels like it seems like these other teams don't really play like as a
unit the same.
as a team.
I understand
It's
that,
different. They play a lot for themselves. Sentinels, I don't know. They just play super well as a team. Like they're not selfish at all. A lot of these other teams, like some players get selfish. That's why so many teams lost against Sentinels because they just are trying to. I don't know.
Like be a star in
The amount of 4v1s, Tens, Shazams, Zoms, all of them have won just because they would go at them one by one is incredible. That's the problem with Valorant. Everyone gets greedy because they have abilities and they think they can win off an ability, and it does not work. And I don't know, dude. These Asians, like Korean or the Korean and Japanese teams, game sense horrible. They're baddest teams. Their aim, they don't miss. That's all they do. All they do is sit in aim labs and just click all day. You can tell they don't miss anything. but they're gonna lose because Asians are stupid. Okay, Valorant.
I just took a quest. It's gonna raid me 3 times in a day, and it's already been half a day, and no one raided me. I don't quite get it. It's bad because now all 3 raids are gonna happen like together, which I might lose.
Okay, that's the thing that reminded me of Warhammer 3. Have you seen their new mode when you like invade like Chaos's like what do you call them? Citadels? I don't know. So it's called a survival battle. It's not the same survival battles that like in Rome 2. What it is you have to take checkpoints because obviously the armies of Chaos are supposed to be like pretty much endless, so they can't just be a standard like 15 unit army. So what it is you take checkpoints.
If they're endless, then how the fuck do you win? That makes no sense.
The game can't do endless. So how they're making up for it, because realistically, no one expected to invade like.
Even lore-wise, how even endless army that loses? Like, so the Chaos.
You never win. That's the point of Warhammer.
You never win.
in the lore, like there's Warhammer 40k, which is different from this, but Warhammer, in this one, the planet actually explodes.
So everyone dies.
Archaon, yeah, pretty much. It goes on. It's
really?
hard, I don't want to explain. It's gonna take me like 30 minutes to explain it. But the point is that like it explodes because Archaon and basically I don't know. Chaos just goes in. Big battle. People kissed. Point being, planet explodes because you can't really stop Chaos. So yeah, they basically have Creative Assembly and Total War. They can't make unending armies. So what it is when you invade like the Chaos, what would you call it? It's called the Warp, which first of all we never expected to be able to do because I don't know, it's supposed to be messed up in there. And
why would you invade the Chaos when they have endless fucking units?
I have no idea. That's a great question, but we are.
Okay.
So what it is there's checkpoints, and every time you beat an army and get that checkpoint, another army will spawn.
And you only have one army?
Yes, but you can call in reinforcements from your world, basically. I think they come through like a portal or something into like the warp or whatever. So you can call in reinforcements, and you can get like, and you can fill in like if you have attrition in an army. So if you only have like 60 men left in your unit of 120, like you can replenish like mid-battle. And there's they have barriers now, and you can put like stakes up, and you can have like strong positions, like stronghold positions, like on like, let's say you're on like a little hill, and you can put like barricades on so they can't just like attack you. You can kind of like use your archers and stuff to obviously like weather them down a bit before they. So it's kind of cool, and every time you take a checkpoint, like another army will spawn, and you keep going and going. This is like at the end game, so it's not like early on. This is like near the end of the campaign, I'm guessing. And you keep going and going until eventually, I don't know, you get to the end. They haven't really specified it yet. But remember, there's 4 different Chaos Gods, so 4 different ones you can invade. And you can play each of those factions as well, which is cool, I guess. I'm not like a super big Chaos fan.
Fuck.
I'm kind of just excited for Cathay. Out east, that's what I'm gonna be playing, I think. Because I don't really want to play. I don't want to play Kislev. They kind of just seem like the Empire. Like they're not the Empire. They have an entirely different army, but like I don't know. I don't want to play Kislev, and I don't want to play Chaos. So I think I'm gonna play Cathay. I think. Dude, how did he de-rank from Bronze 3 to Bronze 1? I swear, like, this guy, he's played he used to play Fortnite, so I guess it makes sense. What was he last act? Unranked. Oh, he was Silver 2! He was Iron! And he's a really good Fortnite player, but it shows you a really good Fortnite player was Iron 3. In Valorant.
Fortnite's not, it's not hard.
No. Dude, I went back to Fortnite and within a week I kind of got most of my shit back. Although I've quit again. I got the champs and I gave up. I've never been more pissed off in my life. It's not as fun. It's not like shit, like you have to go through like your open qualifiers, there's so many different like levels you have to get through to like where you can like make money or use like. And it used to be it was just a one-on, like you get on, you play your tournament, and like I hate it now. It's not fun.